Hi, welcome back or welcome to my channel. It is Sunshine Lorena. Hi guys, so today I am going to be doing a book haul. It has been a while. It has been, in fact, about 6 months. So the last one I did was early December, and I said in that video that it was going to be a while before you saw another one, so stuck to my word. These are books that I've actually had for a while. So there are a few that I got at Christmas, and then there's some books that I bought for myself, and then there's birthday books as well. So this video should have been filmed quite a few months ago, but I didn't do it. But here we are. But you know, I did say it'd be a while before there'd be another book haul, so and there will be a book on haul coming your way sometime soon. I hope in the next month or so to do like an on haul of books, because there is a lot. You cannot see everything behind me, but there's a lot. So you know, an on haul will be coming at some point as well. So yeah, I'm gonna like go through these. Let me know if you've read any of these. Did you enjoy it? And let me know if I should prioritize some of them. So let's get into it. So first of all, I have here The Strange Case of the Alchemist Daughter by Theodora Goss. This is book 1 in the Athena Club series, and yeah, I have read this one already. Really enjoyed it. It was a 4-star, and yes, I got this at Christmas from Victoria from What Victoria Read, and yeah, it's so great. There are these 5 women who are Mary Jekyll, Catherine Moreau, Justine Frankenstein, Beatrice Rappaccini, and Diana Hyde as well. And there is a little feature of Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson, and yeah, it's a great adventure. Really fun, and I can't wait to actually buy the second one and get to it, because yeah, this was really good and fun. The next one that I also got from Victoria at Christmas time was the All Boys Aren't Blue by George M. Johnson, and this is an memoir, and my non-fiction reading this year has been terrible, I'm not gonna lie, so I'm gonna prioritize this one, because yeah, I need to get reading more non-fiction, because I've been terrible this year with my non-fiction. But yes, first of all, this cover, absolutely love it. And yes, this is the story of LGBTQIA+ activist John M. Johnson, sharing their memories of growing up Black and queer and America. So yeah, I can't wait to get to this one, and it will be coming soon, guys. The next 3, it was from my friend at Christmas, and these are 3 Kirsten Hannah books here. So we have The Nightingale, Firefly Lane, and The Great Alone. I've been wanting to read a Kirsten Hannah book for ages, because I always hear great things about her writing. I've never seen the Netflix series yet, or Firefly Lane. I'm going to wait until I actually read this one. I have heard great things about The Nightingale, which is set in like World War II, this one. Yeah, it's a historical novel. Well, actually all her books are historical novels, but yeah, it's World War II. That one's set in Paris. You should see by the Eiffel Tower in the front. And Firefly Lane is, I want to say, yeah, it's in the 70s, Firefly Lane, and I believe it's in America, this one. I don't explicitly see it there, but I'm sure it's set in America. And then The Great Alone, which I haven't actually heard that much about. So this one follows 13-year-old Lenny is coming of age in a turbulent time. Caught in the riptide of her parents' passionate, stormy relationship, she dares to hope that Alaska will lead to a better future for her family and a place to belong. Her mother, Cora, will do anything and go anywhere for the man she loves, even if it means following him into the unknown. As Lenny grows up in the shadow of her parents' increasingly volatile marriage, she meets Matthew, and Matthew, thoughtfully kind, brave, makes her believe in the possibility of a better life. So yeah, like I said, I've heard great things about her books, and I cannot wait to get to those. Then there's a couple of books that I bought for myself when I was in Italy at Christmas, because, you know, want to be reading those Italian books. I've only read one so far, and it's been neither of these ones that I purchased, but I will be reading them, guys. So first of all, it's Finché il caffè è caldo, which is Before the Coffee Gets Cold. I have read the first 2 books in English, and I saw this because, first of all, I think this cover is stunning, absolutely gorgeous. I do like the English cover as well, but this is actually gorgeous. I love the colours and everything. I bought this because like I really enjoyed that story. It's also short, and then it's an adult book in Italian, which, you know, I want to progress to. And this, yeah, if you don't know, it's set in Japan. There's this cafe that people can time travel, but you have to sit in a specific seat. There's certain rules, and you have to come back before the coffee gets cold, otherwise you'll get like trapped in time or something. And it's really interesting to see the different reasons why people travel, and, you know, the fact that they can't change anything but they still do it. And I think it's really interesting. There's like 4 different people, so the 4 different stories, but the people in the cafe, like the workers, are always the same, and you just get a different kind of travelling story. And I think it's really interesting to see people's reasons. Then we have Il Giardino Segreto, which is the Secret Garden, a children's classic. I want to read 10 classics this year, failing at that goal, and this is one of them. But I want to read it in Italian. I just think this book was absolutely stunning inside, okay, and I should hopefully read this one this year. And yeah, I've not seen the new film yet, and the newer film, I can't remember when it came out, but I want to read this and then I'll maybe try and watch that. So there's that one. Okay, and now we're gonna move on to the birthday books. So first of all, here I have The Six of Crows and The Crooked Kingdom by Leah Bardot. And I got these from Jem from Bookish Gems, so thank you again for these. And I want to read these so much for absolute ages. I have the Shadowbone trilogy to read up there as well, which I believe I need to read that first, so I will begin to that soon, so then I can get to these. I've heard such great things about them. It sounds so much fun with like the heist vibes. I do enjoy a good heist, so that'll be fantastic. And yeah, I can't wait to get to these guys. So I'm going to be really prioritising reading books I actually own over the next few months, because there's so many of these I just really want to get to, and I have so much on my shelves that I don't need to buy books, guys. Don't need to buy books. That's a reminder for editing me. You don't need to buy books anymore. We have books. I then have The Minders by John Mars. This is a thriller, so it's like 5 strangers guard a secret, only 4 can be trusted. So he does like thrillers that give like kind of Black Mirror vibes. I read The Passengers by him like last year, I think it was, and again that was like Black Mirror vibes, and enjoyed it, so I'm looking forward to this one. So yeah, 5 ordinary people have been selected to become Minders, the latest attempt to thwart cyber terrorism. Transformed by a revolutionary medical procedure, the country's most classified information has been taken offline, turned to genetic code, and implanted inside their heads. Together, the 5 know every secret, the truth behind every government lie, conspiracy theory, and cover-up. In return, they're given the chance to leave their problems behind and a blank slate to start their lives anew. But not everyone should be trusted, especially when they have secrets of their own they'll do anything to protect. Sounds amazing, incredible, and I cannot wait to get to this. And then yet Kindred. This has been like, I've been wanting to read this for ages. Love this cover as well. I thought the premise is really intriguing, and I've never read an Octavia E. Butler book, and I think this is like a really good one to start with. So it's like it has sci-fi kind of vibes in this one, so it's set on 2 timelines. So it's 1976, Dana dreams of becoming a writer, and 1815 she is assumed a slave. When Dana first meets Rufus on a Maryland plantation, he's drowning, she saves his life, and it will happen again and again. Neither of them understand his power to summon her whenever his life is threatened, nor the significance of the ties that bind them. And each time Dana saves him, the more aware she is that her own life might be over before it's even begun. Sounds amazing. I love the fact that it's dual timeline, and like, you know, time traveling, and yeah, I think it's gonna be really good. I cannot wait to get to this, and I've heard such good things about it. So thank you again, Bonnie from Purple Bookish Frog. Then I have here A Man Called Ovi by Frederick Backman. I've been wanting to read one of his books for absolute ages. I hear such good things, and this I got from Charlotte, from Clumsy Charlotte, so thanks again. And yeah, so he's Swedish, so this is a translated book. Again, like I said, his writing, always hear incredible things about it. And yeah, so this one, Ovi is almost certainly the grumpiest man you'll ever meet. He thinks himself surrounded by idiots, joggers, neighbours, and who can't reserve a trailer properly, and shop assistants who talk in code. But it isn't Isn't it rare these days to find such an old-fashioned clarity of belief and deed, swerving conviction about what the world should be, and a lifelong dedication to making it just? So, in the end you'll see there's something about Ovid that's quite irresistible. Yes, so looking forward to this one. And yeah, again, like I said, I've heard great things about it, and I'm trying to read more translated fictions, so this is perfect. So next we have Shaggy Bane by Douglas Stewart, and Amy from BookTube with Amy sent me this, so again, thank you. This is a Scottish book, and I definitely want to read more Scottish authors. She has read it, really enjoyed it, and I've heard good things about it. It's not like a huge like popular book, but I've heard such great things about it, and I really want to read it. So it was the winner of the 2020 Booker Prize, but again, I haven't heard that many people actually speaking about it. So yeah, this is one of those books that doesn't have like an actual synopsis on it, but it is set in like the 1980s in Glasgow, and I believe he's living in the tenements buildings there. So it's about him like growing up, the things that he goes through, the events that's happening around him. So it's really a story about his life, and it's like literary fiction, and I really enjoy good literary fiction, so I cannot wait to get to this one. Then we have a couple of books that my friends sent me. They also sent me actually a gift card, so I've not spent it. I know I said I don't need to buy any more books, but I do have that to spend at some point, so I will be buying a few more books at some point, but that was already something that's been gifted to me, guys, so it doesn't count. But they sent me a couple of books in Italian. I was so surprised. So first of all is Il buio oltre la seppia, and that is To Kill a Mockingbird. Sorry, my brain was not translating there, which everyone knows the story. I haven't read these Italian ones yet, but I have read it in English. I really enjoyed it. I think it's a great story, so it's going to be really interesting to actually read it in Italian. Then we have Storia di una ladra di libri, and this is The Book Thief, which I've heard so many good things about, and I cannot wait to get to this one. Yeah, it's set like during the war, World War II, and it's set in Germany, so yeah, I can't wait to get to this one either. So these were, yeah, great buys, and like I said, I do have money to spend on books as well, so there will be another book haul probably at some point. But yeah, these are all the books that I got gifted, so again, thank you to everyone who gave them to me. Like I said, let me know which ones you think I should prioritise that you've really enjoyed, so that I can get to those ones first. And yeah, comment, like, subscribe, and I hope you see you in the next one. Bye! The book is published, and yeah. Let me know if you've read any, if I should prioritise any, and